Erik Ten Hag's tenure at Manchester United begins at Old Trafford against Brighton, and we can go there now where Aya Bakare has been chatting to some of the fans.
Yes, welcome to Old Trafford, where excitement for the new Premier League season is building. Now that we know how Erik Ten Hag's reign as United manager will start, it will begin here against Brighton on the 7th of August, followed up by games against Brentford and Liverpool at home. So let's get some reaction to those fixtures with some United fans. I'm joined by Joe, Alex and Stephen from the Stretford Paddock podcast. I'll start with you, Joe. What do you make of those opening fixtures?
Yeah, excited. You know, you look through those lists of, I think, sort of first 4, 5 or 6 teams, and we've either really struggled against them or lost to them last season. So there's a chance to see some improvement straight away. I think Brighton is a team that we only beat because, you know, they had 10 men at home and then we got battered by them away. So it's a chance to see some realistic improvement as well. You know, Liverpool third game in, we might struggle to beat them even if we have improved, but surely Brighton, you know, these sorts of games, first game in, a good pre-season, maybe a couple of new signings, that can be a real sort of showing that, you know, things are on the way up straight away.
And obviously you've got Liverpool, like you said, third game into the season. I mean, How much of a tough test is that?
Well, yeah, it's pretty tough, isn't it, that, you know, they're not bad, and obviously, what was it, 9-0 we lost on aggregate to them last season over the 2 legs. It's hard to bring myself to say that, you know, and obviously I think regardless of what it was last season, the aim is to win the game. So it's a tough test, but United have beat Liverpool before, let's beat them again.
And obviously the fixture that jumps out for United fans is the first Manchester derby, which is scheduled for the 1st of October at the Etihad. What could United's season look like by then, Alex?
Well, last season we started very well, beating Leeds, and then tailed off pretty quickly, you know, so hopefully it doesn't do that this season. I think by the time we get to the Etihad, I think we'll see how good Erik Ten Hag's team is and see a bit more of a shape about it. Whereas, you know, last season things kind of tailed off. Hopefully we're still within a shout of not even maybe the title, but the top 4 at that point. We haven't been embarrassed. You know, earlier last season we got embarrassed by Liverpool and then got embarrassed by City. I'm hoping it's not the same this season, and we kind of put up a bit of fight against those teams this season.
What do you want to see from Erik Ten Hag's team this season?
A bit more exciting football, scoring goals. I think that was the thing that, you know, we got under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We had a lot of goals. That last season kind of so it didn't happen last season. We struggled to score goals at home and away. Just for more goals and a little bit more structure about the team. That's the main thing for this season.
And obviously the transfer window is still open. There's still plenty of time to do business. What areas do you think United need to strengthen in, Stephen? It's a tough question, I know.
Starting 11, bench and squad. I think all areas and every position on the pitch needs looking at. Maybe left wing you might be happy with, but I'm sure there'll be someone out there that isn't. United need a complete overhaul, and I don't think it matters what Erik Ten Hag's about himself. I think it's about, is he given the backing to be able to make what he sees as his vision work at Old Trafford? There's a lot of talk of Frenkie de Jong. I understand why you would want Frenkie de Jong, or look at what this team lacks. It lacks someone that can do what Frenkie de Jong does. And it's obviously someone who knows the exact system that Ten Hag, I assume, is going to play when he comes here. So I just want him to get the players that he wants. And I want him to make the team in his vision, not make the team in the board's vision, not make the team in the vision of here's what's left at the club come the start of September. I want him to make a team where he goes, that's my team, and this is how we're going to play. And I think if you get that, I'd like to see us a bit more hard to beat, because we were a little bit soft last season. We lost games that were too easy to lose. And like Joe said, let's not have 9-0 on aggregate with Liverpool. We've got them, you know, first few weeks of the season. What a great start for Ten Hag that would be if we could get a result here against Liverpool. And everyone's going to be right behind him.
So fair to say it's cautious optimism here ahead of the new season. Tough tests in the first few weeks of the season for United. We've only got 52 days to go until we take a look at Erik Ten Hag's Premier League team against Brighton.